back to my channel. It's another weird Wednesday episode. So, I recently went to Montreal and I hauled a lot of books. I made a video about that. I'll share it somewhere if you haven't seen it. But there were 3 items that I picked up that I had no idea were connected or related. They just got my attention because of how they looked or some of the labels on it. And then when I got home, I realized that they're all connected by one artist. An artist I haven't heard of, but now I'm obsessed with, and I can't believe I didn't know about him, because how could I not? So this artist's name is Gahan Wilson, and there's even an interview with him with Letterman, I think. And he was an American cartoonist who passed away in 2019. But he illustrated the cover of this 1991 spring edition of Weird Tales. We're gonna flip through it because there's a lot of stuff inside here as well. And then the other book that got my attention was just Favorite Tales of Horror. And again, it's just the cover was spectacular. And only when I got home did I see his name up here. And then the last thing is this. So this is like a little package, or I don't know, an artistic thing. And it says Miskatonic U Graduate Kit, your diploma included. And I thought it'd be fun after we flip through the Weird Tales to open this up together and look at the items. I'm looking at it for the first time too. I didn't take it out of the plastic. But again, once more, the illustration is done by Wilson. And I know that the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society does a lot of cool artistic Lovecraftian things right now. There's a lot of stuff that you can get, like Innsmouth sea shanties, which is one I have, but also like artistic things or maps or all kinds of things. So to see kind of an earlier one like this is really neat. This artist, Gahan Wilson, also designed the World Fantasy Trophy Award thing, which was the bust of H.P. Lovecraft. And it was used from 1975 until it was retired in 2015 and replaced with something more general. So, the first thing that got my attention was this. And I didn't know the connection. I just picked it out because it looked interesting. And my cat's throwing up. Dude. Cthulhu. It has a very kind of Charles Addams vibe to it. And that's what I thought it was at first. But it's got this neon green. I don't know. It seems pretty cool. Now, terrifying tales chosen and illustrated by America's Grandmaster of the Macabre. I've learned recently that in the West, you guys don't pronounce the R, but in Romania we do. We say macabre. Macabre. Alright, so here's what we got. We got a general introduction and then a lot of kind of mix between some classics and some newer folk. Except for the occasional initial, you don't really get a lot of... yeah. Anyway, so then, totally separately, I found this Weird Tales, and I'm never going to skip getting a Weird Tales from a used bookstore. I don't have to pay for shipping or anything, so when I found this, I was pleasantly surprised. This is from spring of 1991. I mean, this is from the, what's it called? The revival, right? So it started out, I think, in 88. And a lot of these people are names you would recognize. What's pretty extraordinary is that there are some amazing illustrations by him inside the magazine. You may recall from some of my flip-throughs that a lot of Weird Tales artists, even in the olden days, if they were designing the cover, they would sometimes be more prominent inside the magazine as well. So here we got another one. It's really cool. And we got a teleplay. Let me find more illustrations. Oh look, it's a piece on Robert Bloch by Hubie Cave. I guess this is kind of an honoring Robert Bloch issue. Cthulhu, come on. There's another one. I really like. Hey, stop it. Cthulhu, come on. This one's more simplistic, more outline. I really like this one. A little friendly monster. I think you noticed by now that I really like these kind of creature things. I really adore weird creatures. This one's pretty cool. This one's pretty neat. Ah! All right. We're gonna take a minute here for pats. I'll get back to you when I actually read these, so to be continued, I guess. The last thing that I picked up is this, and this took me by surprise because I didn't expect to find something like this. I didn't know it existed. This seems to be some sort of like fan-made thing, right? I've seen a lot of zines and, you know, ephemera things in general that have to do with kind of being a Lovecraft fan. But when I got home, I noticed that once again, this is the same artist. And this was created by Chaosium, that does all of those cool games. And as you can tell, it's the same artist. So what's inside? We have, first of all, even the flaps are kind of cool. They kind of have a lot going on for it. And you have your student cards, I guess. Okay, so we have Jolly Mortuary Outfitters, Miskatonic University. We have a campus map. We have all of Miskatonic and the buildings, the upper campus and the lower campus. Lots going on. Looks pretty real. I would say that's a pretty generous price. But this is a lot older. Now, part of the things in the pocket includes cards found in your wallet. So you have things like the unrestricted access to Miskatonic Library. And you have the student ID. The Necronomicon. This, I think you can actually peel it off and put it on something. And you know, this card thing. I guess that's from the actual gaming thing, so maybe this is an extra. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know how many of these things are technically not part of the thing, but just extras. Very neat. Honestly, at this point, this becomes an artifact of just like a different time. From more recent, but still cool. Alright, back to the actual thing. We have Miskatonic University, Richard Upton Pickman Hall, Arkham, Massachusetts. And this is a little notepad. Go Pods. That's awesome. Cthulhu, what do you think? Got this thing. Oh, here's the Medieval Metaphysics class catalog from the 80s. Medieval Metaphysics. We got Medieval Arabic Occultism and Sorcery, Astrology and Astronomy in Medieval Europe, Iconoclasm and Iconolatry, Gnostic Studies, the Kabbalah. Is it Kabbalah or Kabbalah? I mean, technically you say Cthulhu as like a bazillion other ways, and you're not really supposed to say it properly, right? We're not supposed to be able to understand the phonetic sounds that it makes when you read out his name. We're just people here. We're just gonna have fun. The Magical Law of Synchronicity. Honestly, I think I've listened to a bunch of these like ASMR videos on manifestation with some of these titles. For real. I love it. I would totally take each one of these classes. You got your professors. So cool. And then, of course, the last thing, which is your diploma. How's your Latin, everybody? Cum academis antiquus mos sit sciences literassiv. Well, that's pretty cool. What do you guys think? Should I or should I not put this on LinkedIn? Well, that was fun. Cthulhu, what's your verdict? Do you like it? Do you like it, my baby? Well, there it is. Weird Tales Revival artist that I've never heard of before and now is blowing my mind, and now I'm seeing him everywhere and I want to read everything to do with him and see all of his artwork because he fascinates me. And again, I picked these 3 items from completely separate sides of the bookstore. So that's it. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in a future video very soon. Bye!